What's up? In this video, we're going to learn how to use the JavaFX Pie Chart. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Alright, so let's get started. Let me open my IDE. First off, we're going to set up the GUI, and let me open this file in Scene Builder to get started. Open in Scene Builder, and let me delete this existing one, and let me use the border pane and set the layout here, the preferred width and height. So I'm gonna use 800, and for the height is 600. All right. Oops. Okay. Now I need a label and insert to the top, and I need a pie chart. Okay, insert here in the center, and let me change the text here to top 5 and change the font size to 3040. Okay, and go to layout and set a padding, the bottom padding to 20 or 10. All right, and let me go to the pie chart, select the pie chart, go to properties, or here in code, and assign an FX ID. So I'm going to assign an FX ID as pie chart. All right, and go here to the controller, assign a controller class here, and our controller class is hello controller. Select that and save. All right, and let's go back to our IDE. Now I'm going to change this to world population. Okay, and remove the explicit size here, explicit size declaration. And let me, okay, it's all right. So let me go to the controller class, remove the existing codes here, and replace this to private pie chart. Pie chart. All right. So let me import the class, and I need to implement the initializable interface. Implements initializable, and create the method. Implements the methods. All right. Okay. Now let's add a data to our pie chart, and let me create a new class as a data handler. So I'm gonna name this as pie chart data. Okay, and let's create a new method, public static. Let's make this static to so that we will not create an instance for this method or for this class. All right, so I'm gonna name this to pie chart. Pie chart data. Oops, pie chart. Oh no, this is not a pie chart. I need to use an observable list, and this is going to be pie chart dot data. All right, and this is going to be data get data or get chart data. Okay, to be clear. And I need a observable list here, pie chart that data, and this is going to be data equals fx collections, fx collections dot observable array list. Okay, and I need to call the data variable, and add new pie chart. Pie chart. Pie chart data, and this is gonna be China. And let me open the data here. So China is around 1.4 billion people. Okay. And let's add a new one for India. This is going to be India. And same as China, 1.4 billion. Next is United States. Why, it's United Kingdom. USA. And the USA is 300 million. This one is Indonesia. Around 200 million. Data that add. And the last one is Pakistan. Pakistan is around 240 million. All right, so we have the data here, the top 5 list of world highest number of population in the world. So I'd like to return the data. So return data. All right, and let's go back to our controller. And so I need to call the pie chart that set title. This is going to be world population. World population. Oops. All right. Pie chart that set legend visible to false to true. Legend visible to true. And pie chart. Oops, what's wrong? Pie chart set legend side to left. Set data. Okay. Now we need to use the pie chart data. So since our method is static, we can call directly the pie chart data and get chart data. All right, and that's it. So let me try to run the application to see what it looks like. Okay, and run the application. All right, so here we are, the China, India, USA, Indonesia, Pakistan. All right, this is our pie chart. And let's add a background image here. So let's add their national flag. All right, let me close this and let me create a new directory here. It's going to be flag. And let me copy the flag. Copy these, go back to our IDE and paste it here. Okay, now We have their national flag. And let me create a new CSS class, CSS file. All right, so this is going to be pie.css. Okay, so now let's create, let's call the pie chart class. So it's going to be chart pie. Okay. Pie.data 0. And let's set the background image, fx background image equals URL and flag. And what's the first one? It's China, right? Okay, China. fx background size to cover, fx background positioned center, and fx background repeat to no repeat or repeat. Okay. All right, so let me copy this. Data 1. This is gonna be India. 2, and this is USA. Is it USA? Yep, USA. And this is Indonesia and Pakistan. 3, Indonesia, and the last one is Pakistan. All right. And for our legend chart, dash legend dash item symbol, fx preferred width to 100, and for the height is 50 or 40. Okay, I'll go with 40. And let me go back here to our controller class, and let me create a scene object to access the scene, and let me use the pie chart that gets scene, and let's import the scene class. All right, and I need the string CSS path equals to let me use the hello controller class that get resource. All right. Okay, so this is going to be pie.css. Okay, replace with objects require non-null. Okay, let me use this. And now I'm going to scene get style sheets and add the CSS path. All right, now let's run the application. Okay, there's an error because scene is null. All right, so let me use the platform.run later. And move it here inside the platform run later and run the application. There you are. China, India, USA, Indonesia, and Pakistan. There are the plug and the legend. All right, so that's it. That's how you use the pie chart in JavaFX. I hope you learned something new in this tutorial. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.